Welcome to Bliss. Glad you found it. We've had amazing last couple of weeks. Bliss began sending ripples across the globe. Glad you were touched by some of these and hope we spread these waves of change all across. I'm just reminded, next year, how many of you would not want to be at the same place as you are today? How many of you would not want yesterday to be on the repeat mode? But do you remember what happened to last year's New Year resolutions? And the plan to go to office in time? And the gym plan? Ugh, I want change. Change in my life. Change how I look. Change the way I feel. Change in my relationships. We all want a different next year. But guess, what are the chances? Most of us don't want to be there, but we'll be exactly where we are today, even next year. The repeat mode will continue year after year just because of the 6-letter, most challenging word, change. Change that we are so not ready for. We are struggling and juggling in our roller coaster lives, and in order to survive, we continue following these routines, stick to old habits, follow patterns, just continue with the same old traditional way of being. Just as electricity will pass through the path of least resistance, our patterns in life also take us down the same road. And as we continue following these patterns, we continue going down the same road and feel stuck. If you do what you always did, you'll get what you always got. If you continue going down the same road that gets you stuck, you'll keep getting stuck and keep complaining unless you take the road not taken. You know when you hit the snooze button in the morning and then you're rushing to get to office and just to land in the biggest traffic jam, more anger, more frustration each day. And or maybe it's to do with your children at home. You're trying to get them off the TV and the same old fights, get them back into studies. They have such a low sense of responsibility. Have you ever noticed? Children sometimes will know the next statement you're going to make. That's how much we follow our patterns. Or maybe it's about getting a new job or getting back in shape or trying to quit smoking or drinking. Maybe it's about chasing your dreams, or maybe you're struggling to come out of depression. We're all looking for change, but we are so stuck because we're not able to make that change happen. I'm just reminded of that huge elephant standing in the middle of the field, stuck there tied to a rope with a chair. Do you wonder why is it stuck there? Why can't it break free? It's strange, isn't it? Just because a baby elephant was tied to that chair with a small rope, and as it tried to break free, it failed. Failed a few times and then stopped trying, stopped making effort. What's holding us back may be chains and cages in our mind, us getting used to that situation, the challenge. Imagine that you're in the middle of a lake in a boat and you're stuck. What will you do? Exactly, you'll row the boat. When there is no wind, row. When you're stuck in life, make effort. Desires, intentions are not enough. What we need is actions, and actions need effort. Consistent, deliberate, righteous effort. Do you remember the first time you fell from the bicycle? And the first time you failed in your exam? And the first time you tried strumming the guitar? The first time you tried to solve 2 plus 5? Yes, we all failed. We all did fail the first time we tried. But today is a different reality. What made it possible? Effort. We're also delighted to see the beauty of the butterfly. But have we ever realized the amount of effort that would have gone in the journey from the limits of the cocoon to the soaring wings? Nothing worth having was ever achieved without effort. If we want to heal our lives, if we want to heal the world, if we want to bring a difference in this world, we will all have to make effort. Consistent, righteous effort. That's the first pillar of healing the world. We will need effort to change our thoughts, our perceptions, change our beliefs, our expectations, and that may lead to change the way we feel and then how we act. We need effort to increase our capacity to develop new skills, to be able to take risks and to take the road less traveled. But this effort can be uncomfortable, can cause discomfort. But remember, discomfort is not dangerous. Change isn't change unless we change, but that change can sometimes be so painful. But what's incredible is little things that make a big difference. You know, the 9 minutes that you save in the morning with one less snooze button will give you 50 extra hours. 50 extra hours in a year to follow your hobby, pursue your passion, or maybe meditate to begin the day. And that can reduce your stress and restore your life energy. A small step: start making a gratitude list before you hit the bed. Count your blessings, look at all the things that went well, and that may restore the lost hope as you're fighting depression and you get on the journey on pursuit of bliss. Once a farmer's best mate, his donkey, fell into a huge pit. He was very upset and he tried his level best to bring him out, but just failed. The donkey was so disheartened, he was in pain, he was shouting for help. The farmer was so pained that he couldn't bear that pain and he decided to bury the donkey. He started throwing huge loads of sand into the pit. Feeling the weight of sand, the donkey just shoved it off and then rose on top of that sand. The man just kept throwing more sand and the donkey just kept rising on top of the sand. More the sand, more he rose. And soon he was grazing back into the garden, into the farms, hale and hearty. What made it possible? Effort. Effort to stop feeling helpless and start looking for options and start taking action. Mind is like a garden and your thoughts are like seeds. You can make effort to grow flowers or weeds will grow and make the land barren and helpless. You have to make that choice. You know, I remember as a child, I once recited a poem and won a prize, but more importantly, learned a lesson for a lifetime. It was around the issue that is fear for most of the school-going kids. Yes, examinations. Oh, these examinations are coming. How fast time is running. Will I be able to complete my course? I am frightened, of course. But if only all this year I had been sincere and I had paid heed to my teachers, it would have been a different future. Now, in my dreams, I hear the exam bell. Life is becoming a bit of a hell. But even then, I will try my best and Almighty will do the rest. And Almighty will do the rest. This poem gave me a lifelong lesson. It helped me understand life's simple principle. Do you know when is the best time to plant a tree? Is it summer or the rains or daytime? When is it? The best time to plant the tree was 15 years ago, because now you'd be enjoying the fruits, reaping the benefits. But what is the next best time to plant the tree? The next best time is today. When we make our best effort today and with complete faith in the divine, very soon we'll have fruits blooming in our life and we will have a blissful life. I will try my best and Almighty will do the rest. If you're trying to heal your life, if you're trying to change your world, if we want to make a difference in the world today, we will have to stop thinking, stop planning, but we will have to take action. Live the Nike motto, just do it. Don't wait, just do it. And continue watching us. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow us on the links given on the screen. Have a blissful day and don't forget to pray.